start with breaking news on the programme this morning out of the United States. Police say several people have died in a shooting at a Walmart store in Virginia. There have already been 600 mass shootings in America so far this year. Our US correspondent Martha Kellner is with us. Hi, Martha. What more do we know? Good morning.
Morning, Kay. Well, this is another day, another mass shooting in America. This time it's going to be the city of Chesapeake in Virginia on America's East Coast, which will wake up tomorrow morning to learn of the horrific bloodshed at a Walmart supermarket. We still don't know the exact number of fatalities, but we do know that there have been multiple deaths and multiple injuries inside that Walmart supermarket that you can see there. In the last hour or so, the local Chesapeake police have been giving a press conference. The spokesman there said that they received a call around 10 past 10 in the evening to tell them of reports of a shooting at that supermarket. Police officers then entered the store. He said that over the course of 35 to 40 minutes, officers found multiple dead people and injured people in the store. He said they put rescue and tactical teams together to go inside and provide life-saving measures. He also said, Mr. Kaczynski, the spokesman, that officers were still searching for victims more than 2 hours after they arrived on the scene. He noted that it was a large store which had lots of hiding spots for shoppers who had possibly sought cover during the shooting. People could get scared, he said. We want to make sure that everyone is accounted for. I think it's important at this juncture to reflect on the astonishing and horrific level of gun violence in America. I'm sure people will have heard over the weekend of the shooting on Saturday night at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs in Colorado. 5 people were killed in that incident and 17 wounded. Since then, there have been 5 more mass shootings defined as incidents where 4 or more people are injured or killed, not including the shooter. In addition, this is the 607th mass shooting in America this year. Clearly, obviously, still some time to go as well. Gun violence is steadily increasing in America year on year. And whatever emerges from this event, and I'm sure in the coming hours and days we'll hear more about the motive of the shooter involved. We do know that the shooter was killed as well in this incident. Whatever emerges, we need to reflect, or America has to reflect once again, on what is a uniquely American problem, this astonishing level of gun violence and perhaps the laws that maybe allow this sort of thing to happen on such a regular basis here.
Yeah, so just to recap for us then, if you would please, Martha, multiple deaths we're hearing at the moment. The gunman has also been killed. We haven't got exact numbers, as you said, yet, though.
We haven't got exact numbers. The police officer who was delivering that press conference was asked whether it was more than 10. He said he didn't believe there had been 10 fatalities, but he did say that they found multiple people injured, including someone who appears to have been killed close to the entrance of that store. There's clearly a lot of conjecture at the moment about the motives of the gunman, whether this was a disgruntled employee, perhaps a disgruntled customer, or whether this was just simply a random event, a random store picked out. But it's a couple of days away from the Thanksgiving holidays at the moment, so clearly 10 p.m. at night is not a time when that shop would be as busy as at other periods during the day. But this is an incredibly busy holiday period, as they call it here, just 2 days away from the Thanksgiving holiday. So there will have been a fair number of people, you would imagine, inside that store, even though it was around 45 minutes from closing time. So I think we'll hear more, I think, from a press conference from the Chesapeake Police Department in the coming hours, but clearly police still on the scene there. And as until very recently, they were still searching around that very large supermarket, looking for people who perhaps had been trying to find a hiding place to escape the violence that was unfolding inside.
OK, for now, thanks very much indeed. Thanks a lot. So we are waiting to hear more information from the police in the area, but what we are hearing from looking at those latest pictures, up to 10 people are dead after a shooting at a Walmart. Let's have a look at those pictures again, should we? Let's have a look at those pictures again, should we? A Walmart shooting. Up to 10 people have been killed. We believe that the gunman is also amongst the dead. This is at Chesapeake in Virginia on the east coast of the United States. This story developing in the last half an hour or so. US police saying the gunman is dead. Several shoppers inside that store around about 10 o'clock at night also having lost their lives as a result of this shooting. We'll get more information, and as soon as we do, of course, we'll bring it to you here on Sky News.